we are going to be trying something different. Hear me out. We're going to be trying something different. I am going to be doing my TBR jar with my phone. What do you? I've scooched up my dress as well. I have been filming, and I'm going to do TBR jar. Picks my reads for October. Oh my gosh, how are we already in October? And I'm going to be doing it with my phone and my microphone. Let me know if you like this, the quality and everything. I'm just literally in my bedroom, sitting down in front of my bookcases, and I want to start with talking about my TBR list for last month. I picked 5 different books, and I am very happy and proud to say that I did read all 5 of the books. Well, technically, I am currently reading The Will of the Many. I'm filming this about a week. It's about a week left of September, so clearly I will be finishing The Will of the Many. Maybe I'll even squeeze in another book before the end of the month, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm proud of myself for reading all the books on my TBR like list. There is okay. This is gonna be a quick like bio. I am a full-time content creator. This not this channel, based on the views that you're seeing down below. Not this channel, but I am a full-time beauty content creator. And October, November, December is stressful. Like Q4 is a lot of things going on. So I will not be picking any heavy hitting books because of that. The Will of the Many, Mistborn, those were books that took me a little bit longer to read, but I really enjoyed them. They're not bad books. It's not like I'm struggling to get through the books. It just takes more brain capacity to keep everything in check. So what I'm going to be trying to do for the rest of the month or for the rest of the year is that I am going to try and go through some of the pre-orders that I've had. And I'm also going to try and, if possible, depending on what we get in the TBR jar, finish up some series. I got a resounding yes, by the way, doing a video showing the series that I'm in the middle of and which ones I'm going to continue, which ones I'm going to end, and maybe we can do a project for 2026 trying to finish some of the series that I've started. So I'm going to be filming that towards the end of the year. I am toying with the idea of doing a vlogmas on my main channel, and when I do, I think I will be putting some of the videos on this channel, and I can do a couple of extra videos here. I want to do like, I don't know, I have an idea. I'm still working on the cowboy romance book as well, but yeah, I've just been reading other stuff this month. I'll talk more about the books that I've been reading in September. That's going to be my next video, probably. Just reading wrap up. I do spoiler free reading wrap ups every month, talking about the different books that I've read. I think I'm on book number 7 or 8. Like I said, The Will of the Many has taken some time. I'm also in Pigtails and Cheetah Print. My friend said I'm channeling Baby Spies meets Scary Spies, and you know what? Not mad about it. Also, the look that you're seeing on my eyes here, this is with my own beauty brand, Singe Beauty. We revealed something on Monday. So if you're interested in that, I will try and remember and leave the reveal video down below in case you want to check out that as well, because yes, I do have a full-time beauty channel, but I also own a beauty brand. Okay, let's do prompt number 1. How do people do this? How are people professional? Okay, this one. So I have some prompts that are blue, like this one, and then I have some prompts that are white. So the blue ones are the new prompts, and the white ones are the old prompts. And I'll try and do like a combo of all of them. A book around your favorite season. And I know every booktuber in the world is going to be like, oh my god, fall. Not me. I am a summer girly, okay? I am a summer girly through and through. I live, die, sneeze for a summer book and a summer season. I love the sun. I love being warm. It was 100 degrees yesterday. I was thriving. Love it. So let me find a book that is somewhat about summer. Okay, hear me out. I have It Happened One Summer. This is by Tessa Bailey. This is exactly the kind of easy reads I am looking for. Also, can you see I'm sweatpants and a shoved up dress. This is a beauty YouTuber in the making, okay? In the wild. So I got this book as a gift from someone when I was in Destin for Creator and Friends. Somebody brought this book and I was able to bring it home. I have never read anything by Tessa Daly, and I am very excited because, again, it says It Happened One Summer. This is perfect for this, and also the kind of easy reads that I'm kind of hoping to do now in October because we're getting into busy season. We're getting into busy season, not only for me but also for my brand, and I need to not read books that will take too much brain capacity because whew. So this is a Schitt's Creek inspired rom-com about a Hollywood it girl who's cut off from her wealthy family and exiled to a small Pacific Northwest beach town. Oh, and a sexy local. Okay. So I'm excited about that. That means she's gonna be like big town girl going to a small town. She's probably gonna be a little spoiled. She's probably gonna be a little like deer in headlights, maybe. He's a fisherman. Okay, polar opposites. I think this is gonna be like Grumpy Sunshine, right? I have no idea. I'm excited. This will be book number one. I think this will be. I actually think that that will be perfect for what we're trying to achieve this month. Okay, let me not look. Let me do this one. I'm gonna see if I can get an old one. My old ones have been they are known to be compared to like fortune cookie. Look at this. Oh my god. No, you can't look at this because you don't have like Superman vision. Your newest book. No, no, no. I refuse. I refuse. I no. Okay, no. No. I'm not doing my listen, let me show you why I'm not doing my newest book. I'm going to show you and you're going to be like, "Oh, we get it." My newest book, y'all. This is it's so heavy. I can hardly hold it with one hand. This is Alchemized. It's SenLinYu, and this is 1,000 pages. I could take a bitch down with this. Okay, this is so. Oh my god, I have to put it down. It's so heavy. I think it is 1,000 pages, and it's like Bible pages. 1,024. 1,024. So I will not be reading this. This is exactly the kind of book I said I wasn't going to be reading. Okay, this is that. This is the epitome of what we were not going to be reading this month. I will read it, but not now. I did read Manacled, and I do have a review actually up on Manacled, even though some people told me I could not review it, but I liked it. I said the only problem I have with Manacled is that I don't know about Harry Potter, and I would like it better without Harry Potter. And here it is, the book without Harry Potter. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this one, but this is a heavy read. This is not an easy breezy romantasy book. This is dark. Dark. It has to do with memory loss. It has to do with um assault of a more naked kind. It is really dark, really heavy. Definitely don't go into this one without reading the warnings in the front. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Okay, so but I'm not gonna. That is my newest book, but I'm not gonna be reading that. I'm sorry. Let me take my second newest book because that one I will read. This is Elsie Silver's Wild Card. And I love Elsie Silver. I think she writes emotions really well. Wild Eyes, Wild Love was okay. Wild Eyes changed my brain chemistry. I think that book got me pregnant. Wild Side was good, but it wasn't perfect. But this one has a trope that I don't think I've ever read. And I'm pretty new though. I'm pretty new to contemporary romance, so take that with a grain of salt. This is ex-boyfriend's dad dates the girl. There's going to be an age difference, and I'm excited. This is about Sebastian. We've heard about him in some of the former books, and I'm ready. I'm ready to read this. Just got it. It's a little bit on the thicker side. Usually Elsie Silver books are like 400 something. Yeah, 400 and something. But I am excited. I will be reading this one. I'm actually like super thrilled. I don't know. I'm in my contemporary romance era. I don't even mind if I'm reading a lot of contemporary romance this month because again, my head is just full of so many things and I need a break. And let's be honest, the worst thing that could happen is that I get into a reading block, which I haven't been so far, but that's the worst thing that could happen, that I actually don't want to read anything. So I need to be careful when I'm feeling like there's too many things going on in my brain. Oh, let me see. Let me do this one. It's a new one. It's a blue one. A book where the main character has a job that you wanted as a kid. See, here's the fun thing. I actually think, fun story. I was obsessed with being an actor when I was a kid. Obsessed. I wanted to go to acting school. I wanted to be an actor so bad. I all my projects in school was always about acting. All of my projects in school was always about acting. And in 8th grade, my school counselor told me, not everybody can be an actor. You should choose something else. And I did. And that is actually, I mean, it's not a regret because it led me on the road that eventually led me here, that led me to Ricardo, that led me to this life. But there's always this what if. Later on, I've actually been in a horror movie. And an indie horror movie. I was the main actor in an indie horror movie. And my dad, who has passed away, he told me when I was a kid, when I was obsessed about being an actress, he told me, you made it when your name is in before the name of the movie. And when I did this movie, me and my dad were not in contact at that point because he was suffering from addiction. This turned into something really deep. But when I had the opportunity to be the main lead of this horror movie, I asked them if they could put my name in front of the title. And they're like, yeah, of course, you're the main role of this movie. Also, it's an indie production. I could probably ask them. I'm like, can I have it in Comic Sans with like sparkly pink? I could have probably gotten whatever I wanted. But they did put that. And then I saw it and I was like, look at me. I did the thing I said I was going to do as a kid, not the way I thought I was going to do it, not the way I thought I was going to do it, but I still did it. So I really want to find a book that has something about someone being in theater or film or an actor. Is this one that? Am I cheating? What is she? No, she's just a socialite. Yeah, an it girl. Okay. I need to see if I even have a book because that is my dream job when I was a kid, was to be an actor. That was my dream job. Okay, hear me out. I actually do not have a book. That is that. I did actually do a Google search and see if I own any books, and the book that most people are recommending is the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I do not own. So I think I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna keep this one and put it back into the jar. And I want to keep that in mind. Or maybe if you have a suggestion of a book that has an actor and actress as part of the book, part of the plot, let me know. Maybe there's something on Kindle Unlimited. I don't know. I do want to read that and I do want to keep that, but I don't want to pick something where I literally don't have anything. So let me instead pick a different one, and let me pick this one, a little fortune cookie one. Highest rating on your Goodreads. Oh, I'm worried about that. Ooh, I'm worried about that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm filming this on my phone, so I can't look at my phone. Let me go and double check. Ooh, that could be anything. I mean, it's probably Will of the Many or Mistborn that I just read. It's probably Will of the Many. But I'm gonna go into the not like want to read list. Okay, let me go in and let me look. This is the full smexiness of this. Should I have changed into something else before I sat down? Probably. These are the two books on my to read list on Goodreads that have the same score. I'll put the score here so you can see. I don't even remember, but it was 4 something. It was a high score. So we have Golden Sun. This is Pierce, right? Pierce Brown. This is the second book in what was the first one called? Red Rising. So there's a trilogy, and this is the second book. And basically, this is about a guy who is a miner. I think it's on Mars, right? And they have been told a story about they are the first settlers. All they need to do is terraform the surface, and they will be able to live on the surface as the first settlers. And he finds out early in Red Rising, the book. It's a very hierarchy kind of a society. He finds out it's all a lie. The surface is already populated and they are not the first settlers, they're actually slaves. That's how the book series starts. I love the first book and I am excited to read the second. Also by Matt Dinniman? Dinniman? The Dungeon Crawler Carl. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. I am very excited to read this book. I do think this is a 5-star prediction for me, but as I'm trying to promise myself to continue some series that I started, I am gonna pick Golden Sun because I kind of recently read Rising, and this is the second book in a trilogy. And I do need to finish some of these series eventually. That's going to be a project for next year. I mean, it doesn't hurt for me to start a little bit. So, highest rating on my Goodreads, it's going to be Golden Sun, and I am kind of excited about that. I think that's a good choice. Time for the next one. And we are doing this one that says pick a book on your Kindle TBR. Don't mind if I do. Let's fire this bad boy up because I have a sneaking suspicion there's going to be some good ones here. Okay, so I do have two cowboy romances here that I really want to read for my cowboy romance thing. And I didn't read any cowboy romances last time, and do I want to read those? I feel like that's a good suggestion for me. I could also finish up some series, but I do also want to film that cowboy romance um, video that I've been talking about, and I have 3 more books that I need to read before I do that. So maybe I'll do one of these. I have Chasing the Wild and Between the Pines. Chasing the Wild, I don't see the author, but Between the Pines is Amber Palmer, and Chasing the Wild, let's see what these books are about. This one is written by Crimson Ridge Book 1 by Elliott Rose. In this steamy age gap forbidden love cowboy romance for fans of Lila Sage, Bailey Hannah, and Elsie Silver. Listen, you are selling the dream. A veterinarian is snowed in on a remote mountain ranch in Montana with the one man she definitely should not be fantasizing about. Also, her ex-boyfriend's sexy brooding father. Listen! Do I need 2 of these books in a month? I'm not against it. I am not prude. Not against it. Listen, that is a good contester. Next contester is Between the Pines. This is Black Springs Ranch, book 1 by Amber Palmer. Josie Hayes is always on the run from bad decisions, from heartbreak, from cowboys. Oof. Her latest escape was supposed to be a quiet reset at her family's cabin in Tennessee, not a reckless detour at a smoky backwoods bar, and definitely not a collision with Lincoln Carter. Rugged and magnetic, he's temptation in a cowboy hat, and his slow smile makes forgetting her rules far too easy. Okay, so they're having like a one night stand, I think, and then a year later, Josie's done running. She has a steady job, a new boyfriend, and her life is finally on track. And she's trying to prove that she's like a new changed person. And her father's prestigious summer horse training program just brought in a ghost from the past, and that is, of course, Lincoln. As old wounds reopen and sparks reignite. Oh, she leaves him. Oh, it's not a one night stand. They have like a week together and she just bolts without saying anything. So, I think I want to do the other one. Don't read in too much into this, okay? But I think I'm gonna do the one with the ex-boyfriend's dad, Chasing the Wild. It's been decided. Okay, fifth and final one. I usually pick 5 because I usually do read more than 5 books. I usually read between 8 and 12 books, I would say, depending. And it's a small one. You know what? This is reread a book. I just reread a book. So I'm actually gonna put this back in, here because I just reread Quicksilver. Because I want to be prepared for Brimstone, and loved it. It's such a good book. I love Quicksilver. So I don't want to reread another book the month after, but I'm going to keep it in here because I will say I've always thought that I didn't want to reread books, but I loved Quicksilver more the second time around. So I'm definitely keeping it in here so that maybe we can reread. If I get it next month, I'll do it next month. I just don't want to do it 2 months in a row because again, I am trying to get through some of these books as well. Okay, we're doing this one. Because these are so small. That's what she said. A book you got because of a recommendation. That's gonna be all of them. Laughing and awkward purchasing decisions. I can't believe we're doing two sci-fis in 1 month. But I'm gonna read this one. I bought this one because every single soul online was telling me you need to read this and then you need to see the TV series. And I told my husband, no watching the TV series before you read this. So, can anyone tell me if you've read this book? This I'm not saying anything. This is Martha Wells' The Murderbot Diaries, and this is book number 1. For anyone who has seen the series and read the books, is the first season or whatever is available right now in the series, is that book 1, or do I need to read more than book 1 to be caught up for what the series is? The series very different from the book? Like, don't of course give any spoilers away, but like, do I need to read more than the first book to get into the series? Because I really do want to see the series. I've heard it's great, but I've also heard the book is great. So this is about a heart as a heartless killing machine, I was a complete failure. So it's about like an AI killer machine that is not very good at its job, and then there is this conspiracy, and the plot thickens basically. And I am pretty sure that the main character in the series is played by a Swede. If you didn't know, I'm Swedish. If you're wondering what's that accent, that's me having English as a second language. I am actually Swedish. And the main character, if I'm not mistaken, is Alexander Skarsgård, which is how you say his name. Alexander Skarsgård, that's his name. So I am really excited and I want to read it. And also, this is a little bit more on the flimsy side. And since I want my husband to read it too, I think, why don't I get a head start? Because I've seen this recommended in so many different places from so many different sources. So that's why I bought this. I bought this when I was in New York, actually. This would have been a good contender for like my latest book as well, because I'm going to be totally honest. I do think that Wildcard is a newer book, technically, but it's by a hair, okay? It's by a hair for sure. I think this is 3 books, right? Is it more than 3 books? Is it 3 books? I'm not 100% sure. Um, no, there's a lot of books. Oh, there's a lot of books, but they're all pretty. Oh my god, 7 books? But yeah, let me know. First book is that first season, or do I need to read more? Please let me know. So I'm gonna put them here. These are the books I'm gonna be reading this month. I'm actually really, really excited. And I did deliberately try to pick books that are a little bit easier to read and get through, because I did start to feel not a burnout coming, but me in my work life, I am very stressed right now. Like, where I'm at with my work life right now is very stressful. I do work 7 days a week. I do work really long work days. And the last thing I want is to promise to read another one of those like bricks of a book that takes a little bit more effort to get through, so that I actually can like truly like digest it and enjoy it, because I don't want to waste a 5-star prediction if I'm not going to enjoy it. That's just a waste of a 5-star like prediction, like Alchemized, for example, or Dungeon Crawler Call. So I didn't want to do that. So I'm very happy. I got 2 sci-fis and I got 3 contemporary romances. You know what? I'm really happy about this. I'm gonna dig into these as soon as I'm done with as soon as I am done with The Will of the Many, because I wanted to see if I love the book, because the second part is coming out real soon. And sometimes when a second part is coming out and I own the first part, I do make a point in reading the first part so I know, do I even need to pick up the second part? I've done that a couple of times this year, and there's actually been at least 1 book, if I'm not mistaken, that I read where I'm like, I really don't need to pick up the second book. 2 books where I didn't pick up the second book because I'm like, I wasn't that invested. So that's me saving money and saving space. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more book videos, I do try to upload at least 2 book videos a month. I have an ambition to make it 3 book videos a month, but usually it's 2 book videos a month and maybe a vlog. That's usually what I do. I'm actually heading out, as you're seeing this, I'm heading out this week and we are visiting Sequoia and Yosemite, and we're also visiting some other places in California. I'll try and make a little vlog of that and put it up. So on this channel, I try to do like travel vlogs and book videos, and I try to do 2, 3, 4 videos a month. That's my goal. Like I said, this is just a channel for fun. But if you want to see more stuff like that, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you real soon with either another vlog or another book video. Bye.